the weapon with the least amount of recoil in every Call of Duty. After using it, we're gonna decide if it was underrated, overrated, or properly rated. Let's dive in. Well, we're starting this one off with a game called COD 4. You ever heard of that game? I think I almost said it wrong. It was COD 4, Modern Warfare. I mean, what do you want me to say? The M16, also the best gun in the game, also had no recoil. Something about Modern Warfare games, they just love making their best gun in the game have no recoil. Hello, how are you guys? Oh my gosh, they were all there. But this thing, I mean, my goodness, it was an absolute beam. I mean, now don't get me wrong, my aim is absolutely terrible. But it was also, that's the crazy thing, is it was literally a one tap. The craziest thing about the M16 is how quickly that this thing like took people out. Probably this and the M4 were very similar. And do you see what I'm looking at, guys? There's no recoil, guys. There's none. And the crazy thing was it got even better in Modern Warfare Remastered because of the better hit detection. Like, this game obviously is an older game and the connection really was dependent. Whoa. It was a little bit more P2P rather than like dedicated servers, but it did not stop it from being okay, that is on me. That is what you call absolutely terrible aim. If I had decent aim, this thing would look even better. Right now, it's switching around all these CODs. Sometimes it gets a little dicey for me. Let's see here. Right here's a perfect example. Watch this. Oh, here we go. Right here. It's just so beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Oh man, the M16 just hits different today. Okay, this thing's properly rated, guys. Let's be real. It's not underrated. It's not overrated. Overrated, not even close. It's one of the best guns, maybe in COD history. It's not underrated because everybody used it. So I'm just going to keep it right where it's at. It's properly rated. It's actually probably pretty good we're on this map so we can test the wonderful STG and World at War. Now, this game's about over, so we got to kind of cook it a little bit. But the STG was, I think, one of the only ARs that really didn't have a lot of recoil. But even in this game, like I said, you're going to have some recoil in World at War just because it's that classic World War II shooter. I mean, MP40, Thompson, those things went directly up into the sky. But as you can see, this thing, oh man, I missed this game. But I was thinking this, or honestly, the M1 carbine. I don't know what you guys are thinking for this. I mean, some of you guys probably didn't even play this game. You're like, well, I don't even know what this is. But the STG was one of those guns that I feel like everybody used. And like, this was considered no recoil back in the day. So all you guys playing Black Ops 6 and complaining about host ended the game. The guy rage quit and host ended the game. That's disgusting. Now, as I was saying before I got rudely interrupted with a host ended game, this recoil pattern right here was considered almost like insanely no recoil back in the day. It is so funny how times have changed where people are complaining about BO6 having like recoil, and I'm like, what are we doing? Watch this, no recoil. Watch this, no recoil. Yeah, baby. Oh, they're all spawning over here. Oh, he's up top. Oh, this thing's got no recoil. But man, I loved using this STG. Now, I don't know if it's the best weapon, honestly. Like, it's a good weapon for sure. When you compare it to like the Thompson and dude, the MP40 just dominated this game. It is kind of wild. Like STG though, in like search and destroy, man, it was sneaky good. It was sneaky good. Oh, come on. What was that guy using? Oh, he's using an MP40. No way. That shocked me. Oh my gosh, this thing feels great. Now you could put a suppressor on it if you were playing a little bit of search and destroy, but there was really no need to do that. Okay, I want to get one from far away. Oh, and the headshot. I gotta stop there. Okay, STG, I'm gonna go underrated, guys. I feel like this thing wasn't used enough. I mean, again, yes, it was used a decent amount, but like in terms of what it was, like when you compare it to guns nowadays, this thing would have been used so much more. But again, this game got dominated by the MP40. So I wish I would have used it a little bit more than I did back in the day. I'm going underrated. This, my friends, is the M4A1, a gun you probably did not use very much in this game, but maybe we should have, because my goodness, that doesn't move at all. I mean, of course, with this game, everybody and their grandmother is sniping except for me. I'm using an M4 for some reason because I gotta test the no recoil guns. Oh my, wait a second, was this good back in the day? Hold on just a minute here, folks. See, the thing with this game is everything was overpowered. So even this being like it is right now, you're kind of not shocked by it because it's like you had the SCAR, you had the AK that was good, you had just about anything you could think of. I like this little sneaky. I just can't believe the recoil pattern on this, to be honest. Uh-oh. Hey, buddy. Come on now. I might go back and do a video with the M14 or whatever. What are we using? I can't remember what we're using. M4A1. What am I talking about? Hey, buddy, how you doing? Comfortable in that plane? Okay, let's check the recoil pattern one more. Bro, that just ain't right. Or maybe it's perfectly right. I don't know. Oh my, okay. Well, I think we've seen enough. Okay, I'm gonna say it. I mean, I used this back in the day, obviously, but not like I should have. There were other ARs that dominated this game. This thing is severely underrated. And I don't know if that's just because I didn't use it enough, I guess, or that everything was good in this game and you didn't know what to pick. So I don't know, but I'm going underrated. Okay, so we're on Black Ops 1. And honestly, this one was tough to kind of pick, because I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the guns in BO1, if you go back and play, there is a massive amount of recoil in this game. The FAMAS has recoil, the AK-74U has recoil, but the one that I kept thinking about was the Commando. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, it's not like it's not perfect. It definitely has recoil, but I would say in this game, it definitely had the least. Whoa. I love this game too, man. I just love going back to Black Ops titles. I need to do a poll. Oh man, this thing feels phenomenal. I need to go back and do a poll. What series was better? Black Ops, put this in the comments, guys. The OG Black Ops series or the OG MW series? Which one do you prefer? I feel like I'm a Black Ops guy. You know, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, or I guess it would be World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and then COD 4, MW2, MW3. I mean, I'm just saying it. I'm a Black Ops guy. No, you're not beating me with that MP5. Let me see this with no. Yeah, see, it's not really that it has a vertical recoil. It's just more left and right a little bit. But if you look at all the guns in Black Ops 1, I am telling you, maybe Galil is a second pick, but even Galil has got a crazy amount of recoil. People were telling me to do the FAMAS, but I'm like, dude, the FAMAS FAMAS had a crazy amount of recoil. Let's do one more after this. Push this guy. That feels good, man. That feels good. Okay, Commando, crazy opinion maybe, because I feel like people did use this, but I'm going underrated because you want to know why? FAMAS dominated this game. Galil dominated this game. Commando was also the last gun that you got unlocked, so it was kind of like it wasn't used as much by players. I'm going underrated. How do you feel about that? Now we go back to MW3. And MW3, listen, I think this is just about as easy as it comes here. I have no attachments on this gun, guys, and it's not moving at all. On top of this, I think there's going to be a very familiar pattern. These guns were some of the best ones in the game as well. So not only did they have no recoil, they were just unbelievable in terms of how good they were. And I feel like in this game, I don't know about you, I didn't play a ton of MW3. I kind of went back to BO1, believe it or not. I feel like I was the opposite of what people did. But I feel like this game was dominated by the ACR. Like, I feel like I just only remember people having the ACR. I don't know why. I'm sure there was other guns that I did not pay attention to. Look at the kill feed over there. ACR, there's a G36. MP7 was probably a pretty well-known SMG. Come on through. There's literally no recoil. I can't believe people are complaining nowadays about BO6 having no recoil. Look at this thing with no attachments. Dude, that is so crazy how no recoil that is. This is all over the place. Well, at least you know, listen, the point of the video is to show that this thing had no recoil, and it can hip fire, I guess, apparently now too. I just did not like this game. I don't know what it is about this game. It just never clicked with me. The only thing that clicked with me was the 2v2 and 3v3 face-off. Okay, so the ACR, I think it's properly rated. Listen, again, a gun that just dominated the game and everybody used it. So we can't say it's overrated. We can't say it's underrated because it's definitely not underrated. Everybody used it. It's not overrated because it was a phenomenal weapon. So it's properly rated. It is good to be on Black Ops 2. It's always a good day when I get to play this game, but here we are. I mean, it's just so good to be on this game. This is the M8, ladies and gentlemen. There's literally no recoil on this thing. And here's the scary part about this gun. It's also one of the best guns in the game. And I'm not talking about like barely, you know, it's like, oh, it might compete with another gun. No. This is by far and away the best gun in the game. And it's really not even close. I would say AN94 is second. But even then, if you know how to control the 3-round burst, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You are never, ever losing a gunfight. I was going to say it was going to be really sad if I lost that gunfight. But even a sniper in BO2 can't handle an M8 that close. And that's what I'm talking about, folks. It feels good to be on this game. Even Overflow is, you know, this map back in the day, people hated. With good reason, honestly. But nowadays, I feel like people would love this map. Isn't that crazy to think about? Boom. Oh, the no recoil is coming in clutch, ladies and gentlemen. The M8, aka I'm about to get sniped because there is nothing you can do about that in BO2. Except for just pray that they're the worst sniper of all time. But this game, sniping did not take a lot of skill. Even I know how to snipe in this game, which is... No, the Scar. Wow, I missed that too. Anyway, so M8 was like a crazy gun in League play, which was the competitive scene. I mean, it was just... What? Am I getting shot in the back? And it was just something that it was just very easy to use. I mean, it literally is like a burst and a half, I feel like. Can I get up here? No, not the stealth chopper. But I think most of you guys that played BO2 back in the day know exactly how this thing works. It's not like I'm showing you anything new that you're... I can't stand dying to snipers. I just can't stand it. BO2 sniping is probably the most annoying thing in the world, but it's probably also why this game was so successful, because it actually allowed snipers to actually work, you know? Watch this. He can back out. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, this thing is so good. All right, M8. I'm gonna go properly rated, guys. I mean, this thing was the gun back in the day, I feel like, and I'm not really. It's not really me saying crazy things there. I mean, everybody used it a ton. So listen, it's properly rated. We have entered into Call of Duty Ghosts, and there's probably a lot of guns that you can think of, but not a lot had no recoil. So we're going with the Remington. And I feel good about my pick, to be honest with you. Now, here's the thing. This is a good map to test it on because this map is massive. I have not played this map in so long. I couldn't tell you where people are going to be at is the problem. Will we even get to test the no recoil in this game? My gosh. Now, I thought about the MTAR, honestly, for a second. But I felt like the MTAR was actually more bouncy when I went back and looked at it when I played with it. So I think the best thing for me was to look at the ARs. And this is the one that I came to kind of think was it. I'm just kind of happy with like 3 kills. I mean, here's the good news. You can kind of see that there's no recoil. Oh my gosh. I am like speechless. This map is horrible. There's got to be somebody over here, right? There we go. There we go. There we go. Now you're seeing the vision. I understand it now. No, he just panic knifed me. Oh man. Now here's the thing. I'm gonna say something crazy at the end of this little time period. You're not gonna be happy with me, but I'm gonna do it anyway because it's my video and I want to. Oh, this thing is actually really good. Maybe I won't say what I was thinking because I was gonna say something absolutely insane. All right, let's get one. Oh, they got an Oracle. I think that was like a SR-71 kind of in Black Ops terms. Maybe not actually, because that guy has no idea that I'm here. Neither does that guy. So let me see this recoil real quick. I mean, come on, man. These are like with nothing on the gun either. No, that would have been perfect to show. In this map, how in the world did I spawn looking at somebody? The map is the size of freaking Asia. I got a field order. Oh, never mind. No, I didn't. All right, one more. I'm going to take my time. Yes. Anybody else? Okay, cool. All right, folks. I mean, the Remington, I want to say, I kind of wanted to say something wild, and I might just do it for the video to kind of get some of you guys to comment because I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to love this. I think this thing was a little bit overrated. I'm not going to lie. I liked it. I just feel like I was using the MTAR and the Vector and the Honey Badger over this thing. Now, I had no recoil, and it still hit because every gun hit and goes because the TTK was like 2 seconds. So, you know what? I'm going to go controversial. Remington, you're overrated. Is that what this gun's called? Here we are on Advanced Warfare, and this one might shock you, but we are going with the HBR. And maybe it shouldn't shock you, because I think a lot of you probably think that it's going to be like the BAL or the ASM1, but can you look at that bullet spray right there? That's special. Now, I'm probably going to get pooped on here. As I was saying, I honestly would probably be happy with like 3 kills in this video. Just to be honest with you guys, you'll definitely see that this gun has no recoil just because of, you know, obvious. Oh, hold on. He jumps up here. Man, I actually really like this map, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to check something. There we go, guys. There's 1 for you. There's 2 for you. Like I said, I went and checked the BAL before filming this, and I'm gonna be honest with you. It is definitely the HBR. This guy's been out here the whole game. Hold on a second, folks. And I think Nate Shaw would be proud of us for giving the HBR the recognition it deserves. If you know the joke, you know the joke. But this thing actually was really good too. I mean, it wasn't BAL level good. I just can't believe the recoil pattern on it. It's kind of nuts. Whoa! Check this out again. Check it out. That's no analog pool right there. That's just straight up old-fashioned HBR. Good for them. All right, let's get like 1 or 2 more here. I mean, I feel like I'm pressing my luck here, getting like 6 kills in a row. I got to really make sure I... Wait, is that's also changing... Oh my gosh, I loved using this thing. Okay, so what would I give the HBR? Listen, I'm going underrated for HBR because you want to know why? I think this actually competed with a base BAL. Now, don't get me wrong, the Obsidian Steed BAL, there's no chance. But it didn't have that. You use the HBR, it was pretty smooth. And again, with no recoil when it hit the way it did, underrated, man. Okay, Black Ops 3, and this one may surprise you. It's the XR2. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I have no idea what map this is. What are we on? Verge? Okay. It has been a while since I played this game, but check out this XR2 real quick. Excuse me. There's no movement. Oh my gosh, and it's a 1 burst. Yeah, this is disgusting. Yep, this is disgusting. Oh man. XR2 kind of kind of got overshadowed a little bit. Like I said, VMP, M8, I mean, you're using those things every single time over this, but in the early months of this game, this thing actually did get a lot more usage because it was actually got a, I believe it got a slight nerf early on. And I mean, you can see now, even with it being nerfed, it's unbelievable. So it was probably a good thing. Oh, what is that? Let's get one more with this thing. Yes. Yes. One more. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So what am I ranking the XR2? Guess what? I'm going underrated. People should have used this more than they did. Honestly, it's pretty close to the M8, and that's one of the most overpowered weapons in Black Ops history. I miss you, XR2. It's time for IW, and honestly, they give you the most no recoil gun right off the rip. The MV4, which is probably, honestly, one of the best guns in the game, and also the gun with the least amount of recoil. Call of Duty must just love to do that. I will say, I say it a lot. So that's my bad. I feel like IW, Infinity Ward, the people who make like Ghost and this game, Modern Warfare 19, man, their hit detection, it's just on a different level, man. Like, it feels so much smoother. What is my aim right there? Do you see that? No, you ain't no scoping me, buddy. Anyway, the MV4 was a crazy competitive gun. Overall, just good. And I didn't play a lot of IW, but I can tell you one thing. I knew that this thing was good as soon as you spawned into the game. I want to jump off the map, and I am feeling good. Usually this game's very sweaty because it is, you know, it's IW, but we are playing on a Saturday. We're doing this video on a Saturday, so I think that does sometimes help. Oh my gosh. So what am I rating the NV4? I'm going to be honest with you. This may be an unpopular opinion because I did say that a lot of people use this gun, but I just find this gun so underrated. I love to use it. I honestly wish that they would bring it back in another COD. It feels phenomenal. And like I said, most of these guns do because they're no recoil, but this one feels extra phenomenal. Could be with the hit detection too, but I'm going underrated. Well, we're on World War II, ladies and gentlemen, and they threw us into Gustav Cannon. But besides the point, we're going with the STG. And I'm going to show you in the first gunfight why I chose this weapon. It is so easy to control. It is one of the best guns in the game. And it's got absolutely no recoil. Obviously, that's the point of the video. Somebody's looking at me. I don't know where from, though. Hopefully, there's no bouncing Betty up here. Told you, has no recoil. Oh, my. There's somebody behind me, correct? Oh, my. And it sounds weird, but it sounds fun. Does that make sense to you? Doesn't really make any sense to me. Oh, my gosh. This is exactly what I've been waiting for. I feel like with this game, it was definitely dominated by PPSH, BAR, but both of those have I feel like a pretty good amount of recoil. So like, I mean, it's definitely used. I'm not acting like the STG was not used in this game. It obviously was. I just got sniped in the back of the head. Didn't even hear him, but that's okay. It obviously was used a bunch, but one of those things too, I feel like every game has that one gun where it just is so clean to use, despite it not being maybe the most used. I didn't even realize that I had that perk, like the 6th Sense perk on this class, but I did. How do I not see anybody in this map? This guy's the best sniper of all time. That's simple, huh? Are we just gonna keep going up to the top of this little Gustav cannon thing and taking out each other because that's kind of what this map was? Pretty much, yeah. But as you can see, no recoil. Oh, that would have been cool. I'm not gonna lie, that would have been kind of cool. Okay. My aim's a little funky right now. I'm trying to get used to. I'm going back between PC and Xbox, so my controller's a little bit different every time. But as you can see, I mean, come on now. I mean, come on now. This again. We're playing this on Xbox, so it's like imagine this game with like 120 FOV where there's like looks like there's always no recoil. That would be Very fun. Good dive. What exactly am I doing? Oh, I ran out of ammo? And look, see, he has the SDG too. I told ya. Maybe it got used more than I thought it did. Hey, SDG man, how you doing? It's me. Oh, he's got a bayonet on this thing. Okay, one more. I want to sneak one more because I really am enjoying myself. Unless I get sniped. Okay, never mind. Okay, STG. Gonna say it. I'm gonna say underrated. I feel like this game was dominated by PPSH. Is all I remember in this game is the PPSH. And I feel like the STG was just, it was special. And I think I don't know. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Honorable mention, I think it was the Type 100 SMG. But I'm going STG. It's time for some Black Ops 4. And I feel like this pick may surprise some people, but when you actually see it shoot, it shouldn't surprise you. Because this is 60 FOV or 80 FOV. And as you can tell, the ICR is easily one of the least recoil guns, probably in Black Ops history. Now, the problem with this game is the 150 health. So you really get a strong look at, does this thing have recoil or not? And oh my gosh, you can tell it does not. Holy moly, this is incredible. I love no recoil guns. This is a really fun video to make. You guys need to give me ideas like this more often where it's actually easy guns to use and not having the craziest challenge of all. What is that? But again, when you play this multiplayer, I feel like a lot of people use like the KN or the Maddox or something like that. And ICR was one of those guns you got really early on, but I don't know. I feel like you kind of faded on it as you unlocked more guns in the game, especially like the SOG and stuff. So in my opinion, it's kind of a forgotten gun in this game, especially if you play Blackout too, because KN was a big gun in Blackout, the MOG, pretty much anything but the ICR. But as you can see, I mean, it does just fine. It does the job. I want to see the recoil pattern in here. I mean, it's literally not moving. It's got negative recoil. Let me get one more go on. Let me get a little distance on this one. What the heck was that? Yeah, that feels good. You know, I think for the ICR and BO4, I think I'm gonna say underrated. And I kind of said it throughout the video. I mean, I feel like you didn't really use it that much, but when you did use it, it was reliable, no recoil, and actually competed with a lot of the other ARs and stuff. So I'm going underrated ICR. MW19, so many choices, but I'm going with the Grau. And with good reason. Let's be honest. Now, I think that there was a couple other choices that I had thought about, MP7, M4. But you know what? It just, I remember when they, oh my gosh, that guy just got crapped on. I remember when they added this game, this gun, I think it was what? Was it season 1 or something? I can't remember now, but it's been so long. But this game is now 5 years. Oh my gosh. This is just so fun to use again. These iron sights are incredible. Honestly, when I think of no recoil, I really do think of this gun. Like, there's a select few. The next game you will, or I'm sorry, in Vanguard, the weapon that we go over, and honestly, in this one, in the newer versions of COD, are kind of what I think about. Can I jump up here? Dude! Oh my gosh, it's just too easy. It's too easy. That's too easy. I honestly want to do an MW19 video again very soon. That guy is absolutely terrible at the video game. I am not playing well at all. I'm playing, oh my gosh. Guys, dude, this game was so much fun to play. I can't stop. I have to get off this game. I have to get off this game. I have to get off this game or I'm going to play the rest of the day. I have to finish this video, guys. This could be the biggest bot lobby of all time. Oh my gosh. I might just have this whole entire I might just have this entire gameplay on this video just so you see how easy it is to use this gun. I mean, I'm barely even trying. Okay, so I'm gonna say something crazy here. I think the Grau from MW2 or MW19 is underrated. I think when you think of this game, you think of the M4 and you think of the MP5. And the Grau, because it got added a little bit later into the game, I think people just kind of forget how good this thing actually was. On top of it, there's 0 recoil. I mean, underrated as all get out, man. Well, here we are on Cold War, and I think most of you guys are probably gonna agree with this bad boy. It's the Krig. Luckily for me, we're doing a video where we just have to control recoil, which on this, everything is no recoil. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Must be nice to just camp there. Maybe I'll start camping too. Watch the little. I can't do it. I just can't. Every time I play a game. If I just would have sat there, I would have got another kill. It's time to get serious. It's time to showcase the no recoil in this gun. Let's go. Here we go. Ready, guys? Everybody get fired up at home. I'm sure none of you have ever seen the Krig and what it can do. Oh my gosh, my aim is terrible. This poor guy. Yeah. Okay, see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying when it comes to the Krig? You just gotta let me get moving and grooving a little bit. Is this guy still? Whoa, 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 whoa. This is just... Oh, yes, please. One more. I see him. I see him in the window. I prefer that fight, though, right there. I can't go to the right. Okay. The Krig 6 in Cold War. I mean, listen, guys. It's you know what? It's pretty much properly rated. I mean, it's phenomenal. And it has no recoil. Isn't that crazy? I'm not going to lie to you. I secretly think I actually kind of like this game. This is Call of Duty Vanguard, and the gun we are going with is the Automaton. I mean, this gun, it literally doesn't move. What's another term we could use for it? Doesn't move, no recoil. It's like you're hacking, and it's just a phenomenal gun to use. I think Automaton secretly, unpopular opinion maybe, could be one of my favorite guns to use in COD history. I don't know why, but it is. Oh, say, can you see? Why am I singing in the middle of this video? But anyway, again, this was a gun used by a lot of the pros. AR wise, I really can't think of another one that people actually attempted to use in this game because, let's be honest, when a gun doesn't move and it's very overpowered, why in the world would you not use it? So yeah. Now, where are these people spawning at is the question. They did take B somehow, but I feel like they're going back to C. Are we even playing anybody? Okay, we're spawning back here. But there's something secretly about Vanguard that I think I missed. I don't know if it's using... Oh my gosh. I don't know if it's using this and the MP40 or what it is, man, but I just really enjoyed my time. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I did forget about the double barrel shotguns that just absolutely plagued this game for a long time, but you know what? What the heck was that? It all was made right when you got to use the Automaton and sprint around with an AR. And oh man, I need to go back to these CODs and just play them casually and enjoy myself. Okay, let me just show you. I'm trying to get like a far away kill, but everybody, this map is very like tight knit and close quarters. So do you see that? Dude, do you see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do my YouTube voice here, but this is not right. It makes it just so enjoyable. This honestly could be one of the most enjoyable. Is that gonna hit me? Okay, this is gonna hit me for sure. It didn't hit me. Beautiful. Okay, one more and you can see. Oh, should I ego chow this just for the video? Just a bunny hop across. I should have done it. Okay. The Vanguard Automaton. It's properly rated because a lot of people used it, but I almost want to say underrated in terms of like overall COD gun in the history. I loved using this thing. I hope it makes a return to another Call of Duty again, eventually. All right, MW2, the newer one. We gotta go with the TAC-56. I mean, there's just something about this thing that I actually did not really enjoy MW2 that much, as most of you know, but I'm not gonna lie. When it came to this bad boy, I did kind of enjoy. What was that guy? What is going on? Anyway, this thing, I believe, probably has the least amount of recoil in this game. I mean, as you can see right there, my gosh, I forgot how slow this movement is in this game. It is wild. But I want to try to get like a longer shot and see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Not much. Oh! I'm back. I'm so back. Oh, this is the greatest gun of all time. Okay, anyway, I didn't even talk about the gun at all, but this is actually one of the guns that the pros used in MW2. I feel like a lot of these guns are going to obviously be ones that the pros have used because they're probably the smartest ones out here to know what to use. I have all my streaks. I don't have any ammo left. But for example, as you can see, not much recoil. Let's pick this thing up. See what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely better. Now, my problem is I don't have any more ammo, so I'm set. Oh, I have an ammo box. Hey, guys. Where'd my gun go? Oh, no. Where did my gun go? Anybody have another MCW over here? Or a TAC-56? I'm sorry. No, he doesn't. I think you guys have seen enough. Okay, the TAC-56. Sorry, we didn't really talk much about it, but I'm going to say something crazy here. I'm going to say underrated. Now, the reason I say this is I feel like a lot of people in the AR department use the M4. And the M4 was probably a little bit more powerful in MW2, but the TAC-56 was just really close. And I felt like the no recoil really helped it kind of bump it up in its category. So I'm gonna go underrated. Well, it's time for Modern Warfare 3. And there's only one gun that you can go with an MW3, my friends, and it is the MCW. That's just wrong, ladies and gentlemen. We all are playing on Rundown as well, which I realistically don't know if I've played this map since the game came. I don't know where anybody's at. Fun fact, guys, I almost got my first nuke. In this map on OG MW2. Died one off. Never will forget it. And these guys are sitting behind cars and Rundown. Are we not playing Domination? I wanted to play Domination for these videos so people actually... I mean, if you played MW3... you definitely use the MCW. There's not really a question of when. It's more just like how much did you use it? Because I felt like for at least the ranked play meta, my gosh, this was by far the best weapon in the game for just about anything. And it really didn't get a nerf if you think about it. I mean, it was always kind of good. And it's still very, very good. It's still incredibly good. Like I said, MCW honestly probably also it's got the no recoil, but honestly it's probably one of my favorite guns to use in this game also. I don't know about you guys, but it just felt like it was such an enjoyable weapon. I don't know why. Maybe because it had no recoil, Well, my goodness, I'm enjoying myself right now. Yeah, you're not going to get that B flag. I'm sorry, buddy. This thing has no recoil. I don't even have to do anything. I barely got to move my stick. Oh, come on. This is also enjoyable to play Rundown again. My goodness. Good to see it again on the map. Nice and colorful. MW3 was a pretty good COD. I know that's not what this video is about, but... All right, let's get like 1 or 2 more with this. Oh, dude. It doesn't move. Like, this video is like the YouTuber's perfect clickbait type video. What? Okay, one more. I got to get one more good one. So I can do the, oh my gosh, it's got no recoil face. Oh my gosh, it's got no recoil. All right, so what would I rate the MCW from MW3? Listen, I think we have to put this in properly rated. Everybody used it. It was a very well-picked gun and competitive as well. And it just has no recoil at all. So it's like, you know, it is what it is. I'm going properly rated with this one. Well, we are finishing this bad boy off in BO6, and listen, I know it's not a rerun. This is the Krig. It's back, and it's another Call of Duty Black Ops game, and it's another Treyarch title, and the Krig returns. Now, let me just show you what this thing's all about here, folks. I don't know what it is. I'm telling you, Treyarch has an obsession with the Krig 6. They added it in, I believe, season 1. It doesn't move. I mean, you've heard me say it a lot, it doesn't move, but it really doesn't move. And I'm just gonna try to walk on back here, folks. You know what I mean? Just kind of surprise them. Hey, buddy. How are you? You see what I'm saying, guys? I don't know if this thing should be allowed in the game again. If we have Black Ops 7 or Black Ops 2 remastered, we might have to go together and ban the Krig 6. Because this thing is so overpowered, it's kind of unbelievable. Oh, he's chasing me. Oh my gosh. This is incredible. No! Oh, I just love using this thing. I really do. I really do. Let's just see the recoil again on it. Bruh. So what would I rate the Krig 6? I mean, listen, I think this is probably perfectly rated. People kind of know that it's a good weapon, and a lot of people use it, especially in ranked play. So I don't think it's like this sneaky good gun. I think we know from Cold War that it's great. So I'm gonna say properly rated. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The most no recoil gun, is that how we want to word it, in every single Call of Duty? Let me know. Did you disagree with some of my takes? Did I miss any? Let me know. Let me know down in the comments. I really appreciate you guys watching the content. If you want to watch another video that's absolutely unbelievable, click right over there. I'm telling you, it'll be good. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, because we got more COD coming your way. We'll see you in the next one.